everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Requiem for a Dream. Now, I recently put out a video calling for suggestions of movies for me to watch, and Franklin F.M. McGinnis, a dude who I have the utmost respect for, his taste in movies and shows, and just his heart. Like, the guy is just the sweetest dude in the world, and super supportive of other YouTubers, and just a very kind-hearted, and just an awesome dude. He suggested a series of movies to me, and unfortunately, I had seen all but one of them, which is Raising Victor Vargas, which I really want to watch, because if he thinks it's great, I definitely want to see it, because I think the guy's got taste, just such great taste. But I can't find that movie anywhere. So if you have any idea of where to find Raising Victor Vargas, please hit me up. However, I did want to talk about one of the movies that he suggested, and I'm surprised I never thought about reviewing it before, because it's a movie that really hit me when I first saw it, and that's Requiem for a Dream. If you haven't seen this movie, it's directed by Darren Aronofsky, and it is just a tour de force. Like, it is such an amazing movie. It's all about like addiction and what it does to people, and you see it through 4 different people's stories, and the performances that these 4 people give are like mind-blowing. You have Jared Leto, who is super solid in a lot of different movies, and this is definitely, in my view, one of his best performances. Jennifer Connelly, who again is another actress who I always think of as being somebody who you can depend on, like, giving a performance that you're gonna really buy into. And they're a couple, and their story is interesting, but to me it's probably the least fascinating of the 4. Then you have Marlon Wayans, which I've never been a huge Marlon Wayans fan. I like Damon Wayans when I was growing up, was like my dude. I don't care what anybody says. I love the movie Blank Man. That movie is silly as all get out, but it's my jam. But Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans, I've never been that big a fan of, just because I find that a lot of their humor is just not all that funny, and I don't think they're generally that good of an actors. But in this movie, Marlon Wayans, like, it just shows that he is capable of doing so much more than he's had the opportunity to in other films, because he gives such a believable and nuanced and real performance as a drug addict in this movie. It is mind-blowing. I can't even fathom the fact that he has not given the opportunity to give a performance like this since. And maybe it was just a combination of role and director that got him to the promised land on this one, but he should have that opportunity to knock another performance out of the park like he did here, because he is so great in this movie. But then the performance that just is just so incredible and impressive and heartbreaking is Ellen Burstyn. Now, she plays in the movie, she is the mother of Jared Leto, who is a drug addict, and she starts off the movie as a perfectly, kind, trod upon by her son, older woman, but by the end of the movie, she becomes obsessed with being able to go on TV on a game show and wanting to look good. So she starts popping diet pills and gets horribly addicted to them. And to watch her descent into addiction and craziness, essentially, is just so heartbreaking. I usually don't give much in the way of spoilers, and I'm going to try not to here, but there is a sequence at the end of this that is kind of combines where it's like it's a montage of where all 4 of these characters are ending up, and it is just heart-wrenching. Like, it is difficult to watch. This is not a movie you're going to want to watch over and over again, but this is a movie that if you are a film fan, you need to see, because and the thing is, as great as those 4 performances are, and they absolutely are, the star of this movie is the director. The visuals in this movie are so incredible, and I'm not gonna they have not montages, but sequences that they show over and over again to so they don't, basically, there's people using drugs throughout the entire movie. You're not going to want to watch them or over and over again. So they have these lightning quick series of shots that they show whenever these people use anything, and they're just so cool to see. And they use all kinds of camera tricks and all this stuff, and it might sound gimmicky, but given the story, it works to utter perfection. This movie is magnificently well made and definitely is a must watch for movie fans in my opinion. So that's it for my review of Requiem for a Dream. Again, if you know of a place where I could track down Raising Victor Vargas, please let me know. I don't have like a credit card or anything like that to buy it, so I'm really struggling to try to find a location where I can watch this. Other than that, please comment and let me know what you think of Requiem for a Dream. Like this video, it really helps my channel, and please subscribe. It means the absolute world for me. It means the absolute world to me. There you go. I can speak, I swear. Other than that, have yourself a nice day.